Well, well, well. If it isn't the woke mob here to destroy everything good and holy that is our fandom, the MCU. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. That was a joke. It's a joke. My humor may get me in trouble. And I really do want to apologize for the thumbnail. If you saw the thumbnail and it pissed you off, but you like still kind of want to know what's happening, so you clicked it, guess what? You're in the right place. So, allegedly, Brie Larson and Tatiana... I'm not going to try to say her last name. You know who I'm talking about. Fucking She-Hulk. They were both supposed to have cameos in Deadpool and Wolverine, and their cameos were cut. It is said that their cameos were cut because Ryan Reynolds didn't think that they fit, and they might ruin the flow of the movie. I could see that, but let's dive more into this. It's being said that Brie Larson is forcing Disney and Marvel executives to take legal action against Ryan Reynolds. That's really new to me. I can't think of a time when somebody had a cameo that got cut that they were obviously paid for and they were able to sue Marvel. I don't think movies really work like that, to be honest with you. Here are a few lines she was supposed to say, apparently. First one is, you know, I'm the strongest Avenger, not just in this universe, but in every universe. I mean, I'm going to call Cap on that. It's just not true. Cap, pun intended. No, Cap, you're not. You're not Cap. You're capping. And it's not like a sexist thing either. It's like, I'm talking about Wanda. Wanda's just way more powerful than she is. There's no competition here. Then there was a line about Wolverine where she says, who is this untrained puppy? I guess it's kind of in character for her, I guess. But it's not helping. It's not, people don't like her. And I don't like her. I'll be upfront. I'm trying not to let that be biased here. The reason why people don't like Brie Larson's Captain Marvel is not because she's a woman. It's because she's just fucking annoying and arrogant and just like not in a fun way. Just like in a I just hate everything way. I mean, it would help if she was charismatic, but she's not. And I'm sorry that it had to be a female character that ended up being that way. But I don't really necessarily even blame that on her. I blame that on Marvel for even casting her. I don't think... Let me pull the brakes a little bit, okay? I don't want to hate on her, right?
Thank you very much.
I do want to hate on her. I do want to hate on her. I won't hate on her anymore. Brie. I enjoyed Captain Marvel, too. The Marvels. I didn't hate it. I thought it was fun. Yeah, it wasn't because of her, though. I can't lie. Kamala made the movie. Let's talk about Tatiana. She was supposed to have a part in the movie. It was supposed to be like a minor side character rather than just a cameo, and she was going to have a bigger thing in the movie towards the end of it, I think. All her parts got entirely cut, and they won't disclose any information about what it was, but she's giving a lot of pushback. And I want to say, I didn't hate She-Hulk. I thought it was decent. I thought, it was different, and it offered a new perspective, which I appreciated, and it had some great scenes. The Daredevil episode was like one of my favorite Disney Plus show episodes ever. Like top 3. It was great. I think that it honored the character while putting him, sort of in the rhythm of the show, and was able to find a perfect medium between the two. And it didn't destroy anything, And yeah, I think some of the jokes were funny.
Eat it up, go play okay, 3, 2, 1. You know I'm the hottest.
Not that one. But I do totally see why putting She-Hulk in a movie with Deadpool would make a lot of sense. I mean, she breaks the fourth wall too. She would fit right in. And understandably, she's upset. I would be upset too if I had a cameo in Deadpool Wolverine and it got cut. That's an awesome movie. I want to be in that movie. But then she accused him of being against diversity.
Hey, yo, what's up, bro? I'm gonna keep it real with you, keep it 100. But, that movie, Deadpool and Wolverine, there's gonna be spoilers for it. And yeah, so if you didn't see the movie, like, first off, shame on you. You're an insult to the fandom. But, if you didn't see the movie and you don't want to get spoiled, just, yeah, click away now. I got you. Yeah. Your boy MC Spidey, always pulling through. You think it's funny, but you'll see. Hey, you know me. You'll see, bro.
Ryan Reynolds against diversity. We're talking about the guy who literally made a movie about honoring all legacy characters and bringing characters that people didn't care about and shining light on them in a world where there's all these different forgotten people. And you're accusing him of not supporting diversity? For the sake of diversity, we're going to run a test. Here we go. Alright, now let's look at the core cast, shall we? We have 2 women, a black man, a bisexual man, a Wolverine, and Gambit. What can we do to this cast to make it more diverse? Where do Brie Larson and Tatiana She-Hulk fit into the equation? Let's see. Let's start with the 2 white women. See if we can swap them out. Alright. Now, who is more diverse? Daphne Keane or Brie Larson? Brie Larson, can you speak Spanish? Brie Larson can't speak Spanish. That's going to Daphne Keane. Does Tatiana speak Spanish? Some Spanish? What is that? We all speak some Spanish. Hola. That doesn't count. Now we have Jennifer Garner. Jennifer Garner takes the cake. Neither of the 2 have been divorced by Ben Affleck. Wesley Snipes, step up to the plate. Okay, come on, really? Nobody's replacing Wesley Snipes. That would be racist. Then there's Channing Tatum, who wanted to play the character for a decade, was cast, recast, promised a film. The film was canceled, pushed back, canceled again, which would mean he would never get to play the character he's always wanted to play and had been fighting for several years. But he is a straight white male, so we're going to swap him out. Okay, Captain Marvel instead of Gambit. But wait, we still need to fit She-Hulk in there. I guess we have to look at the tatas, tits. The main characters. There's Hugh Jackman, who is on Broadway, but he's straight, allegedly. He's not actually a Wolverine. And Ryan Reynolds, who isn't bisexual, but plays a bisexual character. Well, for the sake of representation, we need that bisexual character to stay there. So we're going to swap out Wolverine. Yeah, look at that. That's great. Oh, yeah. This is what the people wanted. They've been waiting for decades for this. Team up. This sucks. And not because there's no straight white characters. It's because there's no f***ing Wolverine. I hope this exaggerated dissection of the situation at hand kind of helps you understand how moronic this entire situation really is. To say that having Captain Marvel and She-Hulk and Deadpool and Wolverine would make it more diverse, it's just downright stupid. And, you know, I could understand the critiques if they were to say something like, oh, Deadpool's supposed to be a bisexual character, but we haven't really seen him be bisexual. We've just kind of seen him make a lot of gay jokes. And I would say that, yeah, that's a valid criticism. And maybe something should be done about that. But I don't know. I mean, it's funny, so I don't really care. And a Marvel movie doesn't need a straight white male lead to be great. We have Black Panther, which is phenomenal. We have Black Panther 2, which they probably could have used a recast. But that's besides. Blade. Let's talk about Blade, the pioneer of the Marvel Universe. A lot of people equate this to Spider-Man, but his movies came out before Spider-Man and really put Marvel movies on the map. So give credit where credit's due. Don't come at Reynolds or I will come on you. Wait, but please take everything I said with a grain of salt, because this is just a rumor. I don't know if it even has any validity. It could have just been started by some incel on the internet, and now I'm feeding into it and making a video and using it to push. Listen, I gotta make content somehow, man.